This is an emergency, I beg an urgently. This is a serious case. The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that face.
And I scratch this. We don't need 5 cards. We're gonna do all 10. We're gonna do all 10 tonight. So you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. So I'm gonna give you cards a couple more shuffles. I'm almost up to that 10K giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah, assuming you win if you done subscribed and all that stuff there, you got what you want the prize to be, or do you know the prizes?
I actually don't know the prize, and I didn't know about the 10K giveaway. I was actually been watching your YouTube channel, and you did my aunt reading when you came to Atlanta.
Okay.
Who's her aunt?
Who is your aunt?
Chubby.
Oh, my girl.
Yes,
Oh,
I remember her.
my girl. How is my girl?
She's doing good. She gave me some good reviews, so I'm excited and nervous.
Listen,
I'm surprised she liked it. She was stern.
she just make me laugh with her face. She don't show no emotion half of the time.
Yeah, everybody say the exact same thing.
Okay, is she liking it?
Oh, I'm just so glad she doing good. So I shuffled the cards. I need you to say your first name for me one time. All right, do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you a 10-card spread via the Celtic Cross. Before I go to any other house, I'm going to ask you, do you want to clarify? When I ask for a clarifier, you got to ask the card a question if you want to. I repeat the question, and then I drop down some cards telling you what the spirits say. When we get to the 7th house, you have to ask for a clarifier. That's non-negotiable. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. And I ask that you just be open and be open with the spirit. Got it?
Got it.
All right, first card. Okay, what's going on? I like this. Second card. What's going on? Third card. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Okay. 7. All right, we got to talk a little bit. So I'm going to jump into this. So your first card, we're going to start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Let me make sure, because they telling me something not. Okay. Yeah. So your first sign is ruled your first sign is ruled by Aries and governed by Mars. Yours, they saying yours are reversed right here in this house. So I need to know what's the difference between those two, but I'll figure that out. So again, your first house is ruled by Aries and governed by Mars, or vice versa. Your first house represents your ego, your self-esteem, how you see yourself, what you think of yourself, and the things that you do. They saying the things that you do to yourself. Again, this is something very concerning to me, because they say the things that you do to yourself. In this house right here, you have Elegba himself. You have Papa Elegba in your first house, meaning that there's doorways are opening. So when they say doorways are opening, that means you're taking chances. You're getting ready to. You see yourself as a daredevil, somebody who's taking a chance, somebody who's getting ready to uproot themselves and move, or somebody that's transitioning through something, like going through something, but you're going through it by force. meaning that you're doing this to yourself. You following what the cards are saying?
Yes.
So why do you feel you need to leave your current situation so hastily? Because they say even if you so quickly, so hastily, because they say even if you stump your toe as you're moving out, you're still moving. You know what I'm saying? You're still going to keep running. Even if you fall and twist your ankle, you're going to still keep running at full speed. So my question is, why do you feel the need to leave this situation?
Why do I feel the need to leave the situation?
Yeah, why do you feel the need to get away from something so fast, so quick, so hastily? Because they say your roads are open and you are like running through them. Are you not following what the Spirit is asking?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay then. We'll just leave it at that. You are running through some open doors. Okay, you are transitioning through open doors. The word he's saying transitioning. You are transitioning through open doors. You're going away. You're leaving for something. You're leaving something, going to something else, because he opened the door for you to go through this door. He'll tell me what it will.
But I have been going through like a spiritual journey where I'm trying to find myself, and like I suffer. I'm not gonna say that I suffer from it, but I feel like it's a stigma placed on me to the point where I can't do something.
Okay.
And like I just refuse to let that be the case.
Yeah, so that's why he's saying even if you stump your toe, you're still gonna go. So even if you get spooked out, you're still gonna go there. So that's cool. That's all right there. Would you like to ask him a question?
I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Is it a good thing or a bad thing, Spirit? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It says you need to see the other person's point of view. Now, you're not going on this journey by yourself. That's the whole thing. You're not going on this journey by yourself, and somebody is cautioning you to not dabble so fast, so hard, and not to dabble with a certain type of thing. You follow me?
Yes.
Listen to this person. You follow me?
Yes.
If you don't agree, you say, Baron, I don't agree with that. I gotta understand.
I agree.
You know you're moving too fast. You're going too fast, too far, without the proper training, teaching, and knowledge. And somebody's saying, I wouldn't do that just yet. And that's what you should do. So somebody is going with you, but somebody is just cautioning you to slow down just a little bit. Get the proper education, buy the proper books, get the proper training. So that's that. So now we're finna go into your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic affairs. Now when you talk about your current economic affairs, that means house, home, money, job, but anything going on right now, right here, right now, in the present. And in this house right here, you have Ogun. Here's another Orisha. You have 3 Orishas in this thing, and that's wild. So in your second house of current economic affairs, you have Ogun. This tells me that you're doing something industry-like. And he's saying that he's basically saying that he's gonna shut somebody's mouth for you at your job.
Ooh.
I mean, he literally just flat out say, tell her I'm gonna shut this bitch mouth up. You know who he talking about?
Yeah, I got a strong feeling. I'm like in trouble every day, Lord.
Well, this whore is a dragon. She's a dragon. She talks. He or she talks like a woman, but they talk. And he says he's tired of hearing them talk about you or talk around you. And he's just said that when it comes to your job, he's going to shut them up. He don't want them talking about you bad on the job or doing anything of that nature.
I follow.
All right. Would you like to ask him a question?
No.
All right. She say no, Ogun. All right. So now we're going to go into your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents communication, and with Gemini being in your house of communication, you never know what Gemini going to bring you. They're going to bring you the good, they're going to bring you the bad, but Gemini going to bring you some form of communication. And in your third house of communication, you have the Four of Air in the upright position. Again, this is telling me that somebody is talking bad about you and somebody is picking you apart. This is why Ogun say he's going to shut them bitches' mouths up. So I'm just letting you know, somebody is talking shit about you really bad. They're picking you apart. They're making you look like crap around town to your boss. And it's about 3 to 4 people that's doing it. But Ogun going to shut the ringleader up just because he feel he wants to. You ain't got to give him nothing. You ain't got to say nothing to him. You ain't got to thank him. He just said, fuck it. I'm going to shut him up because he just don't like what they saying to you. Saying about you. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is it? I want to know that. I honestly want to know if one of the people my mama.
Is it one of her mother? Is it her mother? Is one of the people that's down in her life is her mother? Is it her mother? Is it one of the people her mother? It says priorities. Is it her mother? Is it you take care of this person? Is it her mother? Meditate. Is it her mother? Retreat to nature. So I'm seeing marijuana smoking, and I'm seeing somebody that don't put their priorities first, and basically you have to. It's not like you have to take care of this person. More so like you worry about this person. So it says you feel this person is a priority, or you just give this person so much credit that it's unreal, so much say so. Then it says you worry about this person, and then it says retreat to nature, meaning that this person, when you interact with this person, you fall back, and somebody is smoking marijuana on the low. There's some form.
I want to say my husband, but he don't smoke it on the low.
Well, I'm just saying, they saying the green man because they saying somebody smoking marijuana. So it's your husband that's talking bad about you, okay? So he's saying some crazy shit about you, and he needs to stop. So maybe it's not saying he's not calling you all kind of names and shit, but he is low rating you in some form of fashion, and he needs to stop because Spirit is just saying you put this person on a pedestal, and this person is considered a priority. Then it says you worry about this person. I don't know why you worried about this man so much. You worried about what he say, what he think, what he do, how he feel. And then it says retreat to nature. They say he smoked pot. They say this person smokes pot. So if all those things culminate in your mind to your hubby, then that's who that, and he needs to stop talking dirt about you. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come to find out right now, yeah. It is hubby, because I'm looking at your 7th house, which I jumped, but I'm looking at your 7th house, and then I'm looking at your 4th house. Yeah, you got issues in the home. 100% right here. But so I'm finna go to your 4th house because I really want you to hear what Abba got to say. So in your 4th house is ruled by Cancer, and your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represent your actual house and home. The 4 walls you lay in, your house, your bed, all that stuff. I would like to also say your 4th house represent the 3 closest people you will allow to stay in your home via family. Now, the 4th house also is governed by the moon, so that means there's a secret somewhere going on in this 4th house, okay? Not all secrets are bad secrets, but there's an illusion, a secret, something not quite on the up and up going on in your house. Now, Abba is telling me 100% that there's a relationship issue, because only time Abba come into the bank, she come into the plank to make sure relationships goes right. If you cheating on him, she's gonna reveal it. If he cheating on you, she's gonna reveal it. But Abba do one thing other than just reveal. She cuts strings. She will make you guys divorce, break up, do whatever. Now Abba is telling me something about splitting stones. Somebody is trying to split property. Somebody is saying this is mine and that's yours. This is the communication you guys are having. You stay over there, I stay over here. You know, are you following me? Two different rooms. I'm in one room and then you're in the other room. It's stuff like that going on. Then she says,
No.
"You're
No.
no." I'm trying to develop it. I'm just. There's a shield up to the ear, so she's saying that you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. And there's a... Oh, okay. What are you trying to say? Something is splitting. What's splitting? All right. Who got a tattoo on their chest?
Me.
Right side, right?
Right, yeah, right side.
Right side and up. So this is saying that you are the one that's being really like, I don't want to hear this shit. Energy. Like pushing somebody away style energy. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
So now, with the pushing somebody away style energy with the person with the tattoo on their right side of their chest right here, you're basically telling him, this is yours, this is mine. Whether it comes to money, whether it comes to property, because somebody is splitting stone. Earth, splitting earth, separation.
So, like, it's our second time. I know it sounds funny, but it's our second time being married. The first time, it was really me. The reason we got a divorce, because I don't feel like I completely healed, so I kind of pushed him away. But we just remarried June 9th.
Well, y'all just shouldn't have got married. Y'all should have left that in the past, because again, you're not ready and you're pushing him away. You haven't completely healed. And just like I said, Abba had to come in, and Abba is over marriages, relationships. She come in and she severed ties 100% if it's not harmonious. If a lot of people just call on Abba in a relationship, they'll have a better one. So now, that being said, you don't want to hear shit this man got to say, because there's a shield up to your ear. You're the one being the aggressor, basically saying you want to run and you want to cut. Now, the spirit not showing me who's saying this is mine, who's claiming, okay, that Mishi shit, this is mine, that is yours. They not showing me which one is saying this, so that means that both of y'all are saying that in some form of fashion. My money is my money, your money is your money. You do you, I'm going to do me style energy. So that's what's going on. But here's a secret. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stop it. Go ahead.
Like, it was like that, but like we don't fight or argue or anything like that no more. Like, I mean, since we been married this time, I don't know. Like, at first it was a kind of this mine and this yours kind of thing, but now we actually work together better.
You work together better because you guys have set guidelines, that's all. Y'all have split earth. He understand his side, you understand your side. You follow what spirit is trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you guys are literally arguing every day and he's saying this. Abba is telling me there's split earth between you guys, meaning you guys are not on the same page right now. You may think it's harmonious, but you're not listening to him and you're still in that state you want to push him away. So it's not harmonious, it's just I'm dealing with you and you're dealing with me. You following me so far?
Yes.
All right, now would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I mean, are we gonna make it, or is it gonna work out?
Is it gonna make?
It's not gonna work.
Not the. Oh boy. Spirit, are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? Health and healing. If you be honest, so they're telling me you have a secret. that you're not being honest with yourself and with him about. I'm not going to mention the secret because I told Spirit I don't want to see it. I don't want to know the secret. But do you, just saying yes or no, do you have something you're hiding from him?
Yes.
Well, it can only heal once you, they saying don't tell him now what you did. Please don't. Don't tell him your secret, but you just gotta leave that secret alone. And y'all can make it better because that secret giving you options. You follow me?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna move to the next house because I don't like that secret. Not saying I don't like what's going on. I just don't like that secret for y'all relationship. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So now, would you like to say something before I go to the next house?
No, I think that she keep going.
Okay. So now we finna go up here to your fifth house. Your fifth house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your fifth house represent your sex life, your entertainment, and your luck. Sex life, entertainment, and luck. Your fifth house also is the house where you get your strength from. I get my strength from there. Everybody get their strength from their fifth house. And in your fifth house, you have the 9 of fire in the upside down position. Having a 9 of fire in the upside down position. And I want you to excuse me for saying this, but I'm the Baron, and I'm gonna say it anyway. You're being a little bit promiscuous, flirtatious. You're going out a little more. How can I say it like that? Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah.
Yep. Spirit is saying that you're tired of the same old, so you're going out, and this is your excuse to come back home. See, this is what I'm not understanding when it comes to you, and this is why I'm looking at you got the enslaved prisoner here in your sixth house of future money, because you're feeling tethered. So it says that, okay, you'll go out and you'll talk to somebody, and I'm going to use the word talk very loosely, okay? You'll go out and you'll talk to somebody, but once you get through talking to that person, you come home and then you can deal with the person inside your house, because it gives you a sense of assurity, a sense of control again. Make sense?
Yeah.
So now that's just that's in your sex life. Now let's go over here to your entertainment. Now, you don't want to be home, and you're not staying home. You haven't been staying home that much. You've been going out. You've been going places a lot. And this is...
I don't club.
No, I ain't say nothing about no club. I said you've been going out. You've been going places. Spirit ain't show you on the dance floor. They say they just show you not at home. Making sense?
Yes.
So now we're finna go to your luck. Now when it comes to luck, you playing a pretty dangerous game. So that close to home is not good. Can you see what I'm saying?
Not really.
Not really. So just a suggestion. Why don't you deal with somebody on the other side of town as far as conversation wise? As far as talking. Not
What now?
as far as conversating with somebody, how about you deal with somebody on the other side of town if that's what you're doing? Not somebody so neighborhood like close. You got me?
Like I haven't cheated. Like I ain't like.
I use the word talking very loosely.
Okay.
Talking very loosely here. So why don't you have a conversation with somebody a little further away from where you actually stay? I want you, Spirit is being very tactful with you. For what reason, I don't know. Because I done seen him blast this, and he's saying I can't blast you. So just please listen to him and say, and if you're conversating with somebody, make sure your husband can't find out, and make sure there's a buffer zone, because it's not going to be good for you. Okay?
Okay.
Can I say it like that, and you can understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
All right. So now we're going to go over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs, future money, future job, future this, future that. In your 6th house of future economic affairs, you have the enslaved prisoner. Having an enslaved prisoner in your future economic affair, this means that you don't feel you can make it on your own. You feel kind of trapped. It is what it is. You the enslaved prisoner. You don't feel. Notice, I don't know what your bank account look like, but you don't feel like, okay, you can leave, get an apartment, be on your own, do your own thing. You kind of like in your head, you don't feel like you can support yourself like that. And they saying that these are real chains you put on yourself. These are real chains. This ain't made up in your head. It means that you took a position where you're making less than what you can make. Are you following? I want it. Spirit, no. Are you following what these cards are saying?
Kind of.
What would you like to know about your 6th house? Because it's a lot of kindness here. Baron don't do kindness, but Spirit say it'll unfold to you at the end.
I think I feel like I'm controlled by fear most of the time, or I let fear control me.
But what are you?
And
we know what fear is. We know that fear got you here. The question is, why is this fear in your economic house of future money? Why? This is what I want to know. This is what Spirit wants you to know.
I don't know. I'm trying, and I don't want to say that I don't feel like I can make it on my own. I don't feel like that, but sometimes I just feel like if I step out there, then it ain't gonna work the way I want it to work. And I mean, I got a plan. Years.
That's the same thing. Just less importance on the stepping out part. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, would you like to ask this 6th house a question?
Will I ever overcome being a prisoner, or
Spirit, will she ever overcome this prison mindset? It says you have to trust that you can do it. If you would have felt that you can do it, Spirit say you wouldn't have even took this person back. And they say it was a 2-part reason why y'all got back together. 1, because y'all had unfinished business and you thought the love would change. 2, because he was kind of like a helpmate almost. You know what I'm saying? Like you just felt comfortable in this situation. You know.
yeah?
That's it. So again, y'all got back together for the wrong reasons. But I'm finna go to your 7th house because this is the house of relationship, and I want you to ask all the questions you feel you need to in this house. So we're gonna go to your 7th. We're gonna go to your 7th house. The 7th house is ruled by Libra and it's governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent marriages, the relationship, the couple dating, matrimony. Yes, yeah. Your 7th house represent that. And in your 7th house, you have the 4 of fire in the upside down position. This tells me that you don't see daylight. You don't see daylight. They say you in your 7th house that you're walking alone. They say you're walking alone. You see yourself as a lone survivor, somebody that's lonely. I mean, you see yourself as having no equal, no support, no nothing. This is crazy because you got an actual husband in the house. You're looking for stimulation outside your home because you don't see the partner that you have in your home. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm just telling you how you're seeing things. You following me so far?
Yes.
Now, 4 months. 4 months is too long to feel like this. And nothing has changed. Make sense?
Yeah. Like,
Speak.
I do feel alone sometimes. I really do got like really bad trust issues, and I always tell people like I feel like I'm a loner. And like I guess like he support me, and I know like he got most like have my best interest at heart. But like sometimes I just be wanting to know if there's anybody else that got my best interest at heart, or that really care besides him. You know what I mean? Like other guys, I just need anybody.
That's not a good thing to do as anybody. So ask this seventh house a question for Spirit start giving these counsels. Because Spirit says, Spirit just said, what are you talking about? So ask this card a question.
As far as my marriage?
Yep.
I just really want to know if we're going to survive this marriage this time.
Are she going to survive? Are they going to survive this marriage? Are they going to decide to father?
Like, is anything come between our marriage?
They say father, husband, brother, son. Only way you guys are surviving this marriage, the husband gonna have to step up because you're not gonna do it. Spirit is saying you're too jaded. That's the word he's using, the word jaded. He said you're too jaded to see how you can change things, and your husband is just sitting around complaining to anybody who would listen about how you're so distant. I realize when they say the husband is talking about you, I had to understand why he was talking about you. Spirit told me to unfold. He's talking about you not in a way like you're a piece of shit, and he's talking about you in a way like, man, she just don't trust me. She just don't do this for me. I do this right here, and I try to be this right here, and she just don't understand. This is what he's bickering about to you. But the only way y'all gonna survive, he's gonna step up his game. Ain't that something? The man gonna have to do what's right. All right.
I want like, does he feel like I'm like, am I enough for him? Like, am I satisfying him?
Spirit, is she enough for him? Does he feel as if she's enough for him? He says only thing he wants you to do is stop bringing so much drama, all the negativity as far as all the self-doubt. He says detach from drama. The man feel like you were pretty good for him, or else he wouldn't have got back. But you guys wasn't ready to get back because you're still hurt. It's the reason that man decided to marry you again. After y'all got a divorce from what he did, he could have stayed out there in them streets. You convinced that man to come back, and then you wasn't ready to heal. But he came back because, okay, he's in love with you. He just really wants you to forgive him and show him you love him and act the part. Stop seeking elsewhere attention. Okay, if you don't think this man loves you, then you need to back off. But if you know he loves you and you just confused about if you love him, then that's the question you need to ask yourself. You shouldn't be asking, is he loving you? You need to ask yourself, are you loving him enough to change? Are you loving him enough to forgive him? Because you ask, is the marriage going to be saved? He's the one going to have to come in and beg, plot, and plead for you. You following Spirit?
Yes.
So now we're going to go into your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what you always think about, what you try to manifest, what you feel like you just have to do, Spirit saying. And Spirit shook his head like she feels she have to do this. And he rolling his eyes and shit. So in this house right here, you have the 5 of Earth in the upside down position. the 5 of Earth in the upside down position tell me that you're not sacrificing yourself anymore. You're not honoring the relationship. You're not doing that. You're saying, fuck it. I'm gonna be me and I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna be me. This is what you're saying. You're not giving in or being submissive to the husband style. So now this lends to another thing. If you are thinking as if you have to, if you're thinking that you done did every and anything you can to make this man happy and you stop making him happy, how in the heck do you want your marriage to survive? That's a question.
You saying, how do I want it to survive?
How do you want it to survive if you're not, you're not treating him right or making him feel as if you want him? You're asking, do he want you? Are you enough for him? But you're not reciprocating that to him. So he's confused. He's just complaining he want his wife. He want attention from you. He's smoking his pot. He want attention from you. So the question is, do you want the marriage to get better? Really?
I mean, I really do. Like, I absolutely love my husband, and I don't see myself being or marrying nobody else.
So why aren't you approaching him and showing him and loving him?
Because honestly, sometimes I don't feel like I'm good enough for him.
Get over that. Get over that. Do I need to come there and throw a stick at you? Huh?
At least once.
At least one time? So I need to throw a stick at you one time? All right. Listen. Ask a question. I want you to get from the spirit, because I can sit up here and talk to you all day. I want you to ask the spirit 100%. Spirit, 100% spirit. Am I truly good enough for my husband? Ask it.
Spirit, am I truly good enough for my husband?
Spirit, is she truly good enough for this man? Can she make this man happy if she try? Spirit say you are seeing the situation accurately. You love him. But the only reason the Spirit told me to say it like this, and I'm going to say it just like I say, you are seeing the situation accurately that you are not good enough for your husband because you are not trying to be good enough for him. You see what Spirit just told you? You know you ain't doing the shit you supposed to be doing. Stop thinking. It's like this. It's like that snake that bites his own ass and then it feel pain. So it feel pain and it bites its own ass and it keep on biting his ass because it's feeling pain, but it's causing the pain from biting his ass, and it's just biting ass, pain, bite ass, pain, bite ass, pain, bite ass. That's what you're doing. I'm not going to love my husband because I don't think I'm good enough. But I'm not good enough for my husband, so I'm not going to love him. So I'm not going to love my husband because I think I'm good enough. And you just going around in circles, biting your own ass, and you feeling pain and you biting your ass. So how about you unravel that ass and go give it to your husband? Did the Baron just say that?
I follow.
You follow. That's right. There you go. Woo! You are good enough for this man. You just gotta stop being so insecure. Okay? Yeah, he fly. You fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all fly people now. Act the part. You married him again for a reason. He came back. You ain't chase him. He came back for a reason. So both of y'all love each other. Start acting like it and stop seeking attention from outside vendors. Okay?
Okay.
Now I'm going to go to your ninth house because I want you to enjoy what the ninth house is telling you. God help me enjoy this. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represent, before I tell you what it represents, your ninth house, well, Sagittarius, they're hunters. They go after what they want. the planet Jupiter, it gives you whatever you want in abundance. And for you to have this card in your ninth house, it gives me great joy for you and hope. You have the 8 of fire in the upside down position in your ninth house. This tells me that you stop arguing, you stop bickering, you stop doing all of this shit, and you just live and you love, and you stop waiting for him to punch you so you can punch him back. When surprisingly, he's not the one punching at you at all. He ain't even talking shit to you. You just in defensive mode, right?
Yeah, you definitely right.
You just in such a defensive posture, you just got your fist balled up waiting for him to say, God damn it, why you ain't come home on time? And you like, God damn it, I knocked you out. That's how you is. Not saying you gonna hit him. Please don't hit him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how you are. Stop it. You married him again for a reason. Make it work. Make it last. You know how dangerous it is out there? It's not a happy place out there.
I'm sorry.
It's not a happy place out there, and just start honoring your mate, your husband. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No, I understand that one clearly.
Alright, so now we're going to go to your 10th house. Your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn, and your 10th house is governed by Saturn. Saturn teaches us life lessons via karma to make us stronger. Capricorn is that ram, that goat, that sheep. No, the sheep is the Aries, but Capricorn is that ram, that goat, that horned creature that once it learns something, you can't trick a Capricorn twice. That's their secret. That's their skill. Now, in your house, your 10th house of how everybody will see you, because this is your house of social standing, you get another fire card. You get the 8 of fire in the upside down position. This tells me everybody is going to see you with a cool, calm, level head. Nobody going to recognize your little popping off self. So you stop popping off. You become calm, humble. And there's so many fire cards in this thing. I mean, you got so many fire cards in here. I wouldn't be surprised if he or you is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm going to go with Leo. Because this shit is unreal. You got a lot of fire in here. This is the fire sign reading telling you to calm the hell down. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Would you like to ask this 10th house a question?
No.
All right. So now that completes your 10 card spread reading. Is there anything you would like to ask me?
I don't know. Like, I don't think that was the best reading I ever had in my life.
You say you don't think it was, or you do?
I think it was. Like, this is the first time I ever had a reading that was like dead on everything.
It's all good. That's spirit. That's a true spirit talking. But I just want you to know your husband love you. Y'all may have y'all little arguments, but that's every couple. But he love you, and he think you good enough for him, or else he wouldn't have came back. You know you good enough for him, really, or else you wouldn't have took him back. Y'all know y'all best for each other. So in a world where everybody breaking the hell up, why don't you just get back, just do your thing? That's it. Shit is hard out there. You got one, keep it.
But I beside my husband, like I am healing. Is it ever gonna be where I don't have to, I guess, second guess myself and worry about everything and being betrayed so much? I guess that's a problem.
Spirit, what can you do to lift her heart? What can you do to lift this pain from her heart? That's the question. That's the question that's on her. That's what's stopping her from enjoying her marriage. What can we do to lift this sorrow and this pain, this hurt, betrayal from her heart. What can we do?
And not just my marriage, like my life.
I know I said your heart. I ain't talking about your marriage. I'm talking about everything. It says, one, she got to listen. 2, it says you can do it. 3, it says choose peace. So only thing you got to do to lift all this pain is first you just got to listen to the song. They saying something about music. You got to listen to the song everybody sings. You got to, don't take people word as words. They say related to music. So if somebody's sitting up there mad at you, you know, you listen to some music that represents somebody fighting or arguing, and then you can deal with it a little better because you taking yourself out of the situation. That's virtually just a trick to take yourself out of the situation with music, and music and you go together for some odd reason. Second, it says you can do it. It's just you just trying to get over this hurt or betrayal. Only thing you got to do is trust one time. Just trust and put it to the test. So trust that something's going to go right, and then back check on it. It's okay to back check. If you want to know how you can get over this hurt and betrayal, trust every single person around you to do what you think they supposed to do. And if they don't do it, you know you can't trust that person and you kick that person out your life. But if they do exactly what you felt they were going to do, and it worked out in a good way, in your favor, no betrayal, this is somebody you can trust. Spirit is not going to let nothing hurt you. Ogun say he's not going to let nothing hurt you. And why am I seeing tennis shoes? I'm seeing tennis shoes so damn much. Did you guys got high heels?
Do I like high heels?
Yeah, I'm seeing so much tennis shoes. So many tennis shoes are running around you. Like track shoes, tennis shoes. Tracking.
I like shoes, and I just started back working out. I don't know if it relates.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of track, like working out track. I'm seeing a lot of tennis shoes around you. So that's good. So they saying that, yeah, you get yourself back in shape, so that's a good thing. But also, the last card said, when you ever get over this betrayal in your heart, it says choose peace. You causing yourself a lot of mental stress, and you just gotta choose peace. You get over it by testing the waters. You get over it by putting people to the test. Okay, that's the only way you're gonna get over it. It has to be proven. These people have to prove themselves to you. You follow me?
Yeah.
But once they prove themselves, don't second guess, because you're gonna end up messing up. Making sense?
Yeah.
So go ahead, make them prove it. If your husband say he gonna be where he gonna be, double check on his ass and make sure you're there. And if he's there, let it go. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
I got one more. Can I ask one more question?
You sure can.
Okay. So this bothers me, like my aunt. Like, she passed away. It's almost 3 years January.
Okay.
And like, I can't get it out of my mind. Like I always feel like I see out the corner of my eye, and like I just want to know, like, why?
Auntie.
Like I don't know. Is there a big death? I never experienced death that close before.
Auntie, what are you trying to tell her? What are you doing? If you're here, you can talk. Auntie, are you dealing with her? And if you are, give her something. Give her something. Auntie, give her something. Energy healing. Okay. Auntie saying energy healing. Yes. Auntie said, yes, she's here. So you're accurate. You're saying her yes. She says energy healing. So that's what she's doing. So she's trying to feed you energy to heal your heart. What's the next one? Auntie, what you want from her? Auntie saying you just gotta write. Auntie said write her a letter. Write a letter to your auntie of everything you want her to take back with her. All the pain, all the hurt. And you need to ask her a family secret, the real betrayal. Okay? You know that deep dark family secret, why that was happening or something like that. She say you need to tell her to take that pain away too, because she will reveal this family secret to you that has caused you this particular grief. The betrayal started long before marriage. They telling me it's a letter. It's a letter. It's written. Somebody recorded this in a letter, and she said, "You write. If you write down all the pain she want to take, you know what? You're gonna find a letter. You're gonna find a letter." So she wrote something down on a piece of paper. Have you guys? Who got her personal stuff?
Her mother, that I know.
Is it any way possible you could rummage through her personal stuff?
Yes.
Go look at her personal stuff, and she wrote you something on a letter. She wrote you a letter. She wrote you something. She wrote your name on something. And it's gonna reveal something to you. Now, one that she talking about, yes, energy healing and write. She wrote you. She don't want you to write her. She wrote you. So you need to go look through her stuff. Period. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty cool. She trying to coach you to go look through her stuff, and she couldn't talk. She needed a conduit. So when you get a chance, just go ask, can you go through her stuff, or you just want to look through her stuff and just look through her briefcases and all the stuff she used to keep. It's a little attaché case bag or something. It's a little bag.
Okay.
And if you find anything with your name on it, just read it, because it was for you, or it's pertaining to you, but your name is on it. She's saying, and she got yes, energy healing in there. So she's going to reveal a secret to you, or show you something to where a secret can be found that's going to heal everything about you. I hope everybody in the family is related. You feeling me? I hope dad's a real dad.
Oh yeah, he's a real dad.
Okay, that's that crazy shit that come out when the spirits come back. The stuff they be saying crazy. Oh, he ain't your real daddy and shit. You gotta watch when the spirit die, they tell everything. So just go look for that letter, and it's gonna heal you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, then. That was your reading. I hope you got the best out of this. And just hope you got the best out of this. That's all. And I want you to heal your heart and love your husband, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
All right. You have a good one. God bless you.
You too.
Everybody, that was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. Just self-doubt, man, let me tell you. Self-doubt destroys a lot of people's marriages, lives, careers. Just do it. But if you ever think, and this is just Baron talking, not the spirit, this is me, because I done been through this. If you ever feel you're not good enough for your mate, then this is the time where you make your mate prove that they should be good enough for you. I hope I'm saying that right, because you always gotta keep your confidence. But if you're feeling like your mate is all that more than you, flip the script and do something to make your mate prove that they belong to you. And trust me, things a whole lot will change. You'll get your confidence back, and you'll know that that's who you're supposed to be with. Things of that nature. But hey, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and universe. At the end of the day, you all you got. Take care. God bless. Much love.